Today we're going to apply a CSS gradient to a text. You can use this text to create fancy sections in your website as Apple does. So without more waiting, let's get started. Cool, let's start with the boilerplate that I usually use. So here we have as well as usual the index.html and an app CSS file. The app CSS is still empty, the index is also empty. I'm gonna link the app CSS with the page. And so since we want to do a gradient, we're gonna apply a gradient to a text. Let's build the text first. And so let me create maybe an H1 where I say text gradient, and we're gonna have it here, right? From now, we just need to apply like a few other rules. So basically, let's make this prettier. Let's start to style the body. So let's put the body margin 0. Display grid, place content, center, and height under h. We can say that the font size is 25 pixels. And the font family, this time let's change it. Let's say which one are it's the Georgia. Nah, let's go with the usual Arial and Vertica and sans serif. So basically in this case I want the background to be 0, 0, 0, but actually, let me see, I want to be like a dark gray, yeah, probably this one, so 1, 5. Okay, and the color, I want it white. For now, I want it white, but we don't really need the color. We can just fall back to white in case the gradient is not supported, even if the gradient it is supported in most of the places. But in case it's not, we just fall back to FFF. Okay, and then here we give to the H1 a class title. So we're gonna apply in the H1 here. And so now what the only thing that we are missing is actually set up the gradient by doing background image linear gradient, and then we can say, I don't know, 45 degrees, and then we can let's see which color we can pick. Let's pick a nice color like, I don't know, this green. We're gonna replace the text to a yellow. Let's see how it will look like. So, okay, so we have this gradient and now is applied as a background image. But here what we wanna do is wanna add like a couple more properties. So we're gonna call it WebKit text fill color, and we want it transparent. Okay, and then we want to basically do a mask of the background based on the text that is present in the title. So we're gonna add another property which is like a WebKit background clip, and we say text, and we want to mask the text. And so here, as you see, we have like our gradient. This is on desktop. Let's go back to mobile. And here, if I want to change the colors, I will just, we can play with this, you know, and we can go here, say from this to, actually from purple to blue to azure, and this is kind of like what Apple did. And now in the Chrome 88 also there is a nice functionality where here we have like this thing where it allows us to basically change the the degrees of the gradient in an easy way. Potentially we can make an animation with that, but I'll leave it up to you. Maybe I'll do a video. Comment below if you want a video about animating gradients in text. Would be fun to do. So, but apart that, I think we are good to go. You that stayed until the end, I have a little surprise. So basically here, the color, yes, I say that default is white for any text in the body, and the title has the background clip text with the gradient. So if the WebKit background clip and WebKit text field color are not supported from the browser, what the user will see is gonna be this, right? So we probably don't want to do that, and we never want to show the gradient at all if these other two properties are not supported. So a quick tip is to use as we do media query, we can do also supports, and this is basically is gonna check if some properties and the values are supported from the browser that you're on, then apply this CSS, right? So now, since it is supported, it's gonna apply the right one. We can do the test if it's not supported, basically. Well, we can say if it's not supporting this, do what we want to do, which is not what we want to do, but it's for showing you that in case where the browser is not supporting this, it's going to show just the white text without the gradient. That's what we want. Now, here we don't want to just check one property, but we want to check also for this one. So what we do, simply we add, as we do in media queries, we do and then another parenthesis, and then we put the other property. So now we are sure that both of these properties are supported from this browser. And so we go with the styling in the fancy way with the gradient. So that was the additional tip. Hope you liked it. Cool, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Happy coding!